Hello again, Algebra 2 students. We're back into our complex number syllabus. We are in Tier 2, Lesson 5b, and here we are at complex conjugates. Complex number pairs a plus bi and a minus bi are called complex conjugates. The product of a complex conjugate is a real number. Complex conjugates are important because, and this is a preview of what's to come in the next tier, we use complex conjugates to simplify quotients of complex numbers. And if you recall, quotients that's just division. So if you want to go through it here, these two are the complex conjugates, and if you use the distributive property and simplify all this, the end product is a squared plus b squared, which this is a real number, just like we said above. So let's explore a little. These two numbers are definitely in the form of a plus bi and a minus bi. Here our a is equal to -6 and our b is equal to 1 and -1. So let's put this in the Punnett square and see what real number should pop out. Again, I always like to put the sign with my second number. So here I get -6 times -6, which is 36. -6 times I, which is -6i, -6 times -I, which is 6i, and then I get -I times I, which is -I squared. I got to do some simplification and combining of like terms. So these are my like terms that cancel. And then this simplifies into, this negative stays out in front by itself. Because remember, a negative in front is just -1. And it's times I squared, which is also -1. So you have -1 times -1, which is just 1. So we have 36 plus 1 equals 37. The real number product of these complex conjugates is 37. And if we slid down here, it says write the conjugate and multiply. Well, we know that the conjugate, again, is of the form a plus bi multiplied by a minus bi. So we have the plus bi here, so the a is going to stay the same, so it's going to be -4, subtract 5i. And again, we use the Punnett square, and we get -4 times -4 is +16. -4 times +5i is -20i. -5i times -4 is +20i. And -5i times +5i is -25i squared. These two terms cancel each other, and that leaves us with 16 plus and -25 times I squared, which I squared we all know is -1, times -1 is equal to +25. So it's -16 plus 25, which gives us 41 as the product of these complex conjugates.